Welcome back to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time, we got ourselves a cool sword. You know, we got the sword of the creator. And today, we have some teaching that we have to do. I'm sorry, I forgot to feed him. I didn't feed my Hubert! Oh no! Oh, this is a problem. Major problem, ladies and gentlemen. You, however, you must learn how to wear heavy clothes. She's like, I don't like them. They're really weighty. He's like, you must learn. Now then. Oh yeah, Ferdinand. He needs to learn spears better. Because then he can equip the good ones. That is a lot more than I expected. Okay, next up. Should I just get you to B? Let's just get you to B, and then I'll focus on other skills by looking at what his like path is gonna end up being. That's kind of the same track I am with you. Though you're gonna hit that at the end of the week. You're already at B with your swords. Let's look at what her advanced classes are. We have her in Thief right now. Swords Master. Assassin is sword and bow. Yeah, we'll have her be an assassin. Okay, her focus is gonna be bows then. Oh my god. Oh my god, God, E+. I'm sorry, I just had to have a moment. Number 1, goals. Let's just immediately fucking set you on a different path here. Custom focus, sword, bow. Next, number 2, doing it. Alright. It's gonna take a lot of work, but we're gonna get you there. Next up, Bernie. Good old Bernie. We were of course trying to get her budding talent done.
Hope this.
And here we go.
I guess.
Now she'll have an easier time learning the art of horse. And then Linhardt is our final one of the day. And I've just been having you balance this shit. Good job, my lad. Alright, adjourned.
Tell me something.
Pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer in the dining hall. Then what am I supposed to do? Keep eating the same boring meals? You can suggest a new dish of your own.
Makes sense to me.
Professor.
Sword and bow to... So Professor, I was thinking, like, Professor, I was thinking sword and bow's good. What if I use bow and sword? Brilliant, Petra. Brilliant! What? Sure. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah. Professor?
It's pretty late out, you know?
Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training. There are not many chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than it was. Weaker, I mean. I will keep training now. I hope your night is good.
You're overdoing it.
I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fodlan, I worry I will never be doing it just right.
Why do you try so hard?
Why? Because The position of Bridget is weak. Fodlan and Dagda are big. Bridget is a small island in the middle of them. Bridget has great beauty, but little power. We will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Bridget, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone.
It doesn't have to be that way, you know.
Having more strength than anyone might be impossible. But I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting on me. But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
What a sweet lass. I'm surprised that she's the one that I'm getting closer with faster, though. I didn't think I was doing anything with her. Did I just fuck up English while talking about it? I did. I didn't think I was focusing on her any more than the others, but...
One step before the next step.
Apparently I am. Also, I don't know why I was worried about getting Bo to C when, for some reason I thought E was F. And that was kind of getting me worried when it's like, no, Casey, it's not like that at all, you ingrate. Which is true. Anyway, see you at class. Back to the classroom, everybody. We are a well-oiled machine. I forgot again! Professor, I'm just not feeling it today. It's like, okay, man. Okay, dude. Shit! Fuck! God, mother... Edelgard, I'm going through a lot of stress right now. She's like, I know, and it can be tough. It's like, yeah, you understand as my student.
Enlightening.
I shall work to make you as well-rounded as possible. There we go. Now that one's beating the other one. I'd say it'll take 2 more study sessions, and I think we might actually get him in B in both categories. I feel like I said that weird categories. Categories? Categorians? Categoriger? English is having a time. Next up would be you. We're working on bows in an attempt to make you a killing machine at level 20. As for you, you reached B in this category. And I will likely I should get you started on this. I feel like she could make an excellent Gremory. I mean, she's definitely no Annette, because I'm be honest, I'm feeling as I'm percolating the what is the best girl thing in my brain, having played a lot of this game, and I'm not gonna say it, but I'm implying it. I'm implying that, hey, when your voice clip, when selecting a character as I'm your girl, I'm like, maybe you're correct. Maybe you're right. Big think. Dimension. Patreon.com/GBpodcast. Anyway. What are we looking at here? Well, we've done all of our stuff. They have their goals. Lance and Riding from Lance and Axe. Yes, I can't believe I had him still on Axe. Actually, he'll need that for something, I think. Whatever. Leone, Absent Flowers. That's about all I'm giving you.
Amazing.
Good job, children. All right. Her flag went up to C+.
I won't forget all I've...
Oh, I see now.
And your faith went up. Your faith went up to D+. That's what I like to see. So, we opened up some side quests that we'll have to do within the battle menu. That are, you know, they're just trash quests. Like maintaining your training and clearing the way for things. It just means that I actually have quests that I can get done through battles and not just a thing to obtain gold. And I will be doing those. But for the rest of this episode, we are going to knock out all the new supports we've unlocked. In terms of me, I feel like there might be a cause for concern. I have been focusing a lot less in this run on getting these guys' supports up with myself as much. The reason being is I really have been focusing on my stats. And that's gonna change soon. I'm gonna start like throwing, in between these parts where I cut out the exploration, I'm gonna be, you know, shoving tea down these kids' throats. Probably in a chapter or two, we'll see. And then we'll start getting rank ups, but that doesn't mean these guys don't have plenty of things they want to talk about on their own amongst themselves. Like this one, it'll take some time before we can deepen this bond, but we have a B rank between Edelgard and Bernadetta we can do.
Bernadetta.
Lady Edelgard, what can I do for you?
I appreciate all the effort you're making to overcome your fear of me. Your dedication is commendable. However...
I'm just getting in your way, aren't I? No, but Bernie, you're just an intruder. Nobody wants you around. Stupid. Oh.
Bernadetta.
Yes?
The problem you keep running into is that you don't listen to what people are really saying. That's why your efforts are in vain. You need to listen instead of jumping to your own conclusions. Are you listening to me?
Yes?
Then why aren't you responding?
I wanted to listen until you were finished. Sorry, were you finished then?
I was.
Then may I please scream now?
By all means. But please try to make it a fairly quiet one.
Just a tiny one. Wait. What was I upset about again? That's weird. I forgot why I was about to scream, and now I don't even need to. What a nice feeling.
You're trying your best. I know that. But even so...
But what? What did I do this time? I'm so sorry. Whatever it is. I'll go to my room and never bother you again.
Wait, you didn't let me finish. I was only going to say that...
I'm glad that we've learned so much, and people are growing in ways that they always were meant to.
Hey, 80. Uh-oh, you're scowling again. You're going to get wrinkles all over that cute face of yours if you don't smile more.
Hello, Dorothea. I was just lost in thought. There are so many things to be done. To think of them makes my head ache sometimes. So many nobles of the Empire are utterly useless. When I am Emperor, I intend to appoint only those who can actually be useful. It doesn't matter if they're of noble or common birth.
Noble or common, eh? Can you really do that? I mean, not that I don't agree. I'd make all those nobles vanish if I could.
It's not a question of can or cannot. All that matters is doing it and doing it right. The nobility system has only been around for 1,200 years. The concept didn't exist before that.
Only 1,200 years, huh? You always say such preposterous and extraordinary things, 80. Yet somehow you actually make it work for you. It's like you're a character from an opera.
A character from an opera? If an opera is made about my life someday, I wonder how I'll be portrayed. The revolutionary who guided the Empire to a new dawn, or the foolish ruler who took her revolution too far?
Well, that all sounds pretty violent. But either way, it would make an incredible opera. Do you figure it'd be a grand action piece full of combat and strife? Or would you prefer a somber political drama?
Hail the mighty Edelgard, though red blood stains her story. Heavy as her crown may be, she will lead us all to glory. To a brighter dawn we shall carry on. Hail Edelgard!
That's quite enough, Dorothea. I'm starting to feel more than a little embarrassed. Lovely as your
She's
voice
like,
is,
man, that's
let's just hope
crazy.
that any
You make me
operatic
want to turn
productions
into a
about
giant
still
gargoyle
resolve.
monster with big range. I'm sorry, but no matter what happens in this story, I'm still gonna point out the part where she went sicko mode, became a giant monster in Blue Light. I'm always gonna bring that part. I'm always gonna bring that up. Moving on.
I'm not finished with you. I am Kasper! What's going on, Hubert? You need
Yeah, that's
something?
about right.
I watched you training earlier. Pitiful display.
Excuse me? What's that
What?
supposed to mean?
You yell before every move.
I know. I do it on purpose. It's how I get fired up. Is that a problem for you? You scared?
Stupid habit. If you value your life, you'll break it.
What are you talking about? It sounds like you might have a problem with me.
As a matter of fact, I do. If it was only your own idiotic life at stake, I wouldn't bother saying anything. But it's not. Your foolishness hurts everyone.
Ooh, you sure do love to hear yourself talk.
Suppose you were to shout on the battlefield as you did in your training today. It is very likely the enemy could anticipate your next move based on your insipid blather. And what if your allies are startled by your outburst and fumble with their weapons as a result? This is not to mention the obvious fact that you would utterly botch any covert operation.
You really think I'm that stupid?
Yes.
I only shout when it's completely necessary. I don't do it all the time.
Whatever habits you develop in training, you will reproduce on the battlefield. Combat is tense and frantic. You will default to your training whether you mean to or not.
Hey, why don't you just shut up about it? I can control myself.
Hubie's absolutely right. If you will fall back on muscle memory regularly. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Being outside is so tiring.
I'm so excited.
Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie.
Oh no! Ah! Dots!
Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
Oh no!
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What? No, I'm too young to die! I've got so much left to do, please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. How did you manage to faint while standing up? Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
Ten out of 10. Worth every second.
Looking out toward Bridget, are you?
Yes. There are some times I cannot stop my thoughts from going home. It will be much time before I return. Bridget feels far away.
It is quite a long way. To say nothing of the sea that lies between here and there. Being unable to return must further add to the distance in your mind.
It is as you say. When I return to Bridget, I will be the new queen. I am wishing to help relations with the Empire.
I believe you will be successful. You may not be Lady Edelgard's equal, but you are resourceful enough to make an excellent queen. And unlike Lady Edelgard, you will not be forced to harden your heart.
Not Edelgard's equal. Is that what you are saying?
Understand that I mean no disrespect by this. But it is a fact that you are far beneath her. Make no mistake about what would happen if you were to raise your banner in revolt against her. She would crush you mercilessly.
That is not a difference of equality. It is a difference of power.
Even if our homelands were on equal footing, Lady Edelgard would still prevail.
I can see with clarity the difference between me and Lady Edelgard. But that has no matter. I would never lose.
How amusing. For your sake, you had better hope you are right.
He is a very powerful supporter.
You're looking pretty tired, Linhardt. I think you could use a little more of the fighting spirit.
I believe you have enough fighting spirit for the both of us.
Enough? There's no such thing. You need as much as you can get if you're gonna train.
I'd rather pace myself. You're becoming too much like your father. I still recall with startling clarity the time he forced me to do some training.
Ha! I remember your father wasn't too happy about that. Our fathers actually got into a fight over it.
They hate one another so much. I simply cannot fathom what's wrong with the two of them.
I wish they'd just have it out already. One big fight to settle things. My father would win, obviously, but it would still be fun to watch.
That would be rather cruel. I don't think anyone in Fodlan could beat up your father. My father does have the height advantage, though.
Height advantage? What does that matter?
When two
Manlet.
opponents are of similar strength, the one with the height advantage wins. It's pure math.
Whoever forces the other to submit wins. That's how fighting works. It has nothing to do with height.
Brute strength alone doesn't decide a fight. And taller people have longer limbs, too. Longer limbs equates to a longer reach. Taller people can hit you from farther away. Oh, and they have more leg strength. There's also that... Well, I'm bored explaining this. I think you get my point.
No, I don't get it. Now you're talking about limb length and reach? None of that matters when you're up close and brawling.
You know, I'm going to agree with you just so I don't have to keep talking.
If you got something else to say, then come out and say it. Actually, you know what? Forget this. I'll prove it to you myself. Some of those new knights look pretty tall. I'll fight one just for you.
And off he goes.
They're all so strong, I couldn't land a single blow.
So it's as I said then, isn't it? The tallest fighter has the advantage. And my father could beat yours in a fight.
I like him. I like him and I like his dad.
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
Linhardt only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
And that one goes there. Perfect!
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemy's here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help? I'm the one who came here for help. I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat. Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight? You're challenging me to a duel? No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Let me down! Let me down!
Calm down. I'm just gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it. And here we are. See? That wasn't so bad now, was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
She makes me exhausted.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass. Always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
I can't believe you do that to her like that. So unfortunate.
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... What is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
You gotta love when people speak in broken English and then completely melt you like that. Horrendous.
All right, time for some more. Oh, Petra. Hi.
Kasper, do you want to train with each other?
Yeah, sure.
You have had new training recently, and great improvements. I want great improvement too. Will you give me help?
Well, hey, look at that. You pay more attention than I gave you credit for. I have been trying new training methods. They're definitely paying off. My movements are much sharper lately, more precise.
I am knowing that. I want that too. You teach, I learn. We both get more strength. It will be greatness.
All right. I mean, I guess we can give it a shot. Petra?
Yes, Kasper?
No, never mind. Sorry. I was just thinking about something else. Nothing at all. Let's train.
I heard a question in your voice. Say it.
No. It's really nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I will not be worrying. Can we begin the training?
Ah, fine. We can talk about it if you insist. You can stop pretending like you don't know.
What am I knowing?
about my father.
Your father? He is of the military in the Empire. I hear he has great skill.
No, not that. Well, it's kind of about that. I'm talking about when Dagda and Bridget invaded the Empire. My father led the Empire's army that fended off the invaders. Your father was in that battle. Did you really not know? My father killed yours.
You... How long have you had this knowing?
I just found out recently. I had no idea before then. But it's all I've been able to think about since.
So, now you have the truth.
Petra? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now?
It's reasonable for him to, you know, have to wrestle with that and then eventually approach her about it. What a nice lad, aside from him being slightly brain dead. Anyway, in between episodes, I'm gonna be doing these 2 quests and then one of these auxiliary battles. And then we will reach the 31st, and then we get to do the next main mission. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for even more.